High volatility in LM Funding America stock price on Friday, which ended trading at $2.05, updated on January 29, 2021. Buy or hold candidate since December 29, 2020 gain 169.74%. The LM Funding America stock price gained 36.67% on the last trading day Friday, January 29, 2021, rising from $1.50 to $2.05. During the day the stock fluctuated 62.56% from a day low at $1.95 to a day high of $3.17. The price has fallen in 7 of the last 10 days, but is still up by 7.33% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign, and, in total, 97 million more shares were traded than the day before. In total, 101 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $207.84 million. The stock lies in the middle of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term, and a further rise within the trend is signaled. Given the current short-term trend, the stock is expected to rise 98.22% during the next 3 months and, with a 90% probability, hold a price between $2.16 and $5.43 at the end of this 3-month period. Signals and forecast. The LM Funding America stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, giving a positive forecast for the stock. Also, there is a general buy signal from the relation between the two signals where the short-term average is above the long-term average. On corrections down, there will be some support from the lines at $1.73 and $1.18. A breakdown below any of these levels will issue sell signals. Volume is rising along with the price. This is considered to be a good technical signal. Some negative signals were issued as well, and these may have some influence on the near short-term development. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Monday, January 11, 2021. And so far it has fallen -16.33%. Further fall is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been found. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3 months moving average convergence divergence MACD. Support, risk and stop loss. LM Funding America finds support from accumulated volume at $1.97, and this level may hold a buying opportunity as an upwards reaction can be expected when the support is being tested. The stock may move very much during a day volatility, and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be very high risk. During the last day, the stock moved $1.22 between high and low, or 62.56%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 23.45%. Our recommended stop loss, $1.93 minus 6.04%. This stock has very high daily movements, and this gives very high risk. There is a sell signal from a pivot top found 13 days ago. Is LM Funding America stock a buy? LM Funding America holds several positive signals and is within a strong rising trend. As the old saying says, let the trend be your friend. We therefore consider it to be a good choice at these current levels, and we are expecting further gains during the next 3 months. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation from a buy candidate to a strong buy candidate. Current score, 5.447. Predicted opening price for LM Funding America of Monday, February 1, 2021. The predicted opening price is based on yesterday's movements between high, low, and the closing price. Fair opening price February 1, 2021. Current price $2.39. LMFA is overvalued compared to its price of $2.05 per share, has below average safety, and is currently rated a hold. Recommendation: Rec Hold. REC reflects the cumulative effect of all the VectorVest parameters working together. These parameters are designed to help investors buy safe, undervalued stocks rising in price. Value: current price, $2.05. Current value, 66 cents. LMFA has a current value of 66 cents per share. Compared to a price of $2.05 per share, the stock is currently overvalued. Value is computed from forecasted earnings per share, forecasted earnings growth, profitability, interest, and inflation rates. Upside potential relative value RV. Very poor RV is an indicator of long-term price appreciation potential. LMFA has an RV of 0.41, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. This indicator is far superior to a simple comparison of price and value because it is computed from an analysis of projected price appreciation 3 years out, AAA corporate bond rates, and risk. Safety. Relative safety RS. Poor RS is an indicator of risk. LMFA has an RS of 0.55, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RS is computed from an analysis of the consistency and predictability of a company's financial performance, debt-to-equity ratio, sales volume, business longevity, price volatility and other factors. Timing. Relative timing RT. Very good RT analyzes a stock's price trend. LMFA has a relative timing of 1.26, which is very good on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RT is computed from an analysis of the direction, magnitude, and dynamics of a stock's price movements day over day, week over week, quarter over quarter and year over year. If a trend dissipates, RT will gravitate toward 1.00. Overall rating value. Safety. Timing VST. Fair VST is the master indicator for ranking every stock in the VectorVest database. LMFA has a VST rating of 0.87, which is fair on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. VST is computed from the square root of a weighted sum of the squares of RV, RS, and RT. Stocks with the highest VST ratings have the best combinations of value, safety and timing. STOP. Stop price. $1.27 stop is an indicator of when to sell a position. LMFA has a stop of $1.27 per share. A stock's stop is computed from a 13-week moving average of its closing prices, and is fine-tuned according to the stock's fundamentals. CI Comfort Index. Fair CI is an indicator which reflects a stock's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. LMFA has a CI of 0.85, which is fair on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. CI is based solely upon a stock's long-term price history. GRT earnings growth rate. GRT reflects a company's 1 to 3 year forecasted earnings growth rate in percent per year. LMFA has a forecasted earnings growth rate of -6.00%, which VectorVest considers to be very poor. EPS. Earnings per share. EPS stands for leading 12 months earnings per share. LMFA has a forecasted EPS of $-1.19 per share. VectorVest determines this forecast from a combination of recent earnings performance and traditional fiscal and/or calendar year earnings forecasts. PE. Price to earnings ratio. PE shows the dollars required to buy $1 of earnings. LMFA has a PE of -1.72. The average PE of all the stocks in the VectorVest database is 63.59. EY. Earnings yield. EY reflects earnings per share as a percent of price. LMFA has an EY of -58.05%. This is below the current average of 1.57% for all the stocks in the VectorVest database. Gpe Growth to PE ratio. LMFA has a Gpe rating of -3.48. A stock is commonly considered to be undervalued when Gpe is greater than 1.00. DIV dividend. VectorVest reports annual, regular, cash dividends as indicated by the most recent payments. Special distributions, one-time payments, stock dividends, etc., are not generally included in DIV. LMFA does not pay a dividend. DY. Dividend yield. DY reflects dividend per share as a percent of price. LMFA does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend yield rating. DY equals 100x DIV price. It is useful to compare DY with EY. If DY is not significantly lower than EY, the dividend payment may be in jeopardy. DS. Dividend safety. DS is an indicator of the assurance that regular cash dividends will be declared and paid at current or at higher rates for the foreseeable future. LMFA does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend safety rating. Stocks with DS values above 75 typically have RS values well above 1.00 and EY levels that are much higher than DYDG dividend growth rate. Dividend growth is a forecasted annual growth rate of a company's dividend based on historical dividend payments and dividend predictability. It is a subtle yet important indicator of a company's financial performance. It also provides some insight into the board's outlook on the company's ability to increase earnings. LMFA does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend growth rating. YSG Vector YSG is an indicator which combines DY, DS and DG into a single value, and allows direct comparison of all dividend-paying stocks in the database. LMFA does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a YSG rating. Stocks with the highest YSG values have the best combinations of dividend yield, safety and growth. These are the stocks to buy for somewhat above current income and long-term growth. AVGVOL AVGVOL is the 50-day moving average of daily volume as computed by VectorVest. LMFA has an AVGVOL of 12,653,444 shares traded per day. Percent vol reflects the percent change in today's trading volume as compared to the AVGVOL. Percent vol equals volume, AVGVOL/AVGVOL 100. LMFA had a percent vol of 701.23% on Friday, January 29, 2021. PRC, LMFA price changed 36.67% from the prior day's closing price. Sales, LMFA has annual sales of 1 million. Sales growth is the sales growth rate in percent over the last 12 months. LMFA has a sales growth of -54.00% per year. This is very poor. Sales per share SPS LMFA has annual sales of 6 cents per share. Price to sales ratio PS, LMFA has APS of 34.19. Shares, LMFA has 26 million shares of stock outstanding. Market capitalization, LMFA has a market capitalization of 54 million. Business sector, LMFA has been assigned to the financial business sector. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors. Industry group, LMFA has been assigned to the financial credit SERVCS industry group. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors.